Number 10. Most pitching appearances in a season without ever earning a win or a loss. This record belongs to Randy Choate, who appeared in 80 games between the Marlins and the Dodgers during the 2012 season, never getting a decision all year. He earned 1 save and 20 holds in 38.2 innings pitched. Choate's 80 appearances broke the previous record of 76, which was set in 2007 by Astros reliever Trevor Miller. In 2017, Peter Moylan of the Royals came awfully close to matching Choate's feat, appearing in 79 games without a decision. Number 9. 100 losses the year after winning the World Series. The only team with this unfortunate accomplishment is the 1998 Florida Marlins. After going 92-70 and winning their first ever World Series in '97, the men in teal were gutted of some key players in the offseason, or who were traded away mid-season. These included Kevin Brown, Charles Johnson, Devon White, Rob Nen, Alex Fernandez, Gary Sheffield, Al Leiter, Bobby Bonilla, and Moises Alou, just to name a few. These moves proved to be costly, as the Marlins would go 54-108 in 1998, becoming the only team in modern Major League history to lose 100 games the year after winning the World Series. Interestingly, only one other team has lost 100 games the year after winning their pennant, in the 1915 Philadelphia Athletics, who lost 109 games after winning the American League pennant in 1914. Number 8. Fewest RBIs on 40 or more home runs.
There is with the 2-0 pitch. And this ball smacked high and deep to center field. It is Are you kidding me?
In 2017, Rangers slugger Joey Gallo swatted 41 home runs, but only drove in 80 runs on the season. Of his 41 homers, 15 were with runners on base. Of his 80 RBIs, 60 came off of home runs. Though no other player has tallied such a low RBI count on 40 or more home runs, there are some other examples worth noting. In the strike-shortened 1994 season, Ken Griffey Jr. hit 40 while driving in only 90. In 2003, Barry Bonds hit 45 home runs, driving in 90. And finally, in 2015, Mike Trout slugged 41 home runs while driving in only 90. Number 7. Most losses in a season without a single win. This record belongs to Terry Felton, who went 0-13 in 1982 with the Minnesota Twins, a team that won only 60 games all season. Felton's 13 losses without a victory had broken the previous record of 12, which was shared between Russ Miller of the 1928 Philadelphia Phillies and Steve Gherkin of the 1945 Philadelphia Athletics. It should be noted that this is not the only unlucky record that Terry Felton holds. He would finish his career with a completely winless record of 0-16, going down in the record books as the pitcher with the most career losses without ever notching a single victory. He spent the entirety of his 4-year career with the Twins, and of the 55 games he appeared in, the Twins only came out on the winning end 6 times. Number 6. Most All-Star at-bats without a hit. This record belongs to Terry Moore, a St. Louis Cardinals outfielder who played in 4 All-Star games from 1939 to 1942, going hitless in all 10 of his All-Star at-bats. Terry Moore could have had even more All-Star at-bats, but he missed 3 full seasons serving his country during the war years. Next in line after Moore is legendary Yankees catcher Elston Howard, who had a total of 9 All-Star at-bats in his career without a single hit. Number 5. 100 RBIs without hitting a single home run. In the modern era, this has only been accomplished once. In 1902, Philadelphia Athletics third baseman Lave Cross drove in 108 runs while hitting 0 home runs on the year. Though Cross is the only player to match this feat's criteria, there are some notable close examples. In 1931, legendary Pirates third baseman Pie Traynor hit only 2 home runs while driving in 103. And in 1943, Hall of Famer Billy Herman hit only 2 homers while driving in exactly 100 runs with the Brooklyn Dodgers. Number 4. 40 home runs in one season without ever hitting more than 1 in a game.
And some success against Hoffman. Fly ball, deep right field. This baby's over. Mets win! Mets win! Mike Piazza with a home run off of Trevor Hoffman.
This has only been accomplished once, by Hall of Fame catcher Mike Piazza. In 1999, his first full year with the New York Mets, Piazza slugged 40 home runs in 40 separate games. Every other 40 home run hitter in history at some point had a 2-homer game, with the exception of Piazza in this season. Number 3. Entering the playoffs with a sub-510 winning percentage. Only 3 teams have ever done this. The lowest win percentage for any playoff team belongs to the Kansas City Royals, who, in the strike-shortened 1981 season, went 50-53, good for a winning percentage of .485. They remain the only team in baseball history to enter the playoffs with a losing record. In any full season, the 2005 San Diego Padres hold the lowest winning percentage record for a playoff team. In a rather weak NL West, the Padres secured a playoff spot with a mere 82-80 record, good for a winning percentage of .506. Next in line are the 1973 New York Mets, who were 82-79 with a winning percentage of .509. In spite of their low record, the Mets still claimed the National League crown.
Hit on the ground toward first. Milner has the ball. Looks to McGraw. It's over. The New York Mets have won the pennant. The New York Mets have won the pennant.
Number 2. 100 plate appearances in a season without a walk or hit by pitch by a non-pitcher. Though numerous pitchers have had 100 plate appearances in a season without walking or getting hit, this feat has been accomplished only 6 times by position players. The record among the 6 belongs to Craig Robinson, who, as a rookie for the Phillies in 1973, had 148 plate appearances without ever walking or getting hit by a pitch. Others on the list are as follows: Alejandro Sanchez with 133, Ernie Bowman with 131, Rob Piccioli with 128, Bert Adams with 111, and Gus Getz with 102. Number 1. Left-handed catchers. Since 1901, just 7 left-handed throwers have been behind the plate for a game. Of the 7, 4 of them were early 20th century players: Fred Tenney, Jiggs Donahue, Joe Wall, and Homer Hillebrand. Since these men, just 3 players have officially caught a major league game who threw left-handed. Dale Long did it twice in 1958, Mike Squires did it twice in 1980, and Benny DiStefano did it 3 times in 1989. The combined total amongst these 3 players? 9.2 innings. It should be noted that one other instance of a lefty catcher comes up in the record books, being Chris Short, normally a pitcher. On June 29, 1961, Short was written on the lineup card as the Phillies' starting catcher, as one of many peculiar moves by manager Gene Mauch that were meant to throw off their opponent, the Giants. However, Short was taken out before the game's first batter, so for now, these 7 will go down as the only lefty catchers in the modern baseball era.